Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehabilitation Services Incorporated offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and now aquatic therapy at the Clarion County YMCA. Clarion Rehab's CHAMP program provides a sports medicine option to local athletes as well, including providing certified athletic trainers to Keystone, Clarion, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com or call them at 814-226-1356. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippensville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. The St. Mary's Lady Dutch girls basketball boosters would like to wish St. Mary's good luck tonight against Clearfield. We know you'll give your best to bring home another District 9 title. Go Lady Dutch! The Clearfield girls basketball boosters would like to wish the Lady Bison good luck tonight against St. Mary's. You've made us proud this season, and we know you'll give your best tonight. Go Lady Bison! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on D9and10sports.com. Tonight, it is a pair of championship games. The Clearfield Lady Bison against the St. Mary's Lady Dutch in the District 9 Class 4A title game, followed by the Class 4A boys title game between the Punxsutawney Chucks and the Clearfield Bison. Chris Rossetti alongside Dave Constantino, and welcoming back Mr. Simon Quigley with us tonight as we are here from Tippin Gym getting ready for this championship basketball game. The first game again is the girls 4A game between the 10 and 12 Clearfield Lady Bison and the 17 and 5 and defending champion St. Mary's Dutch.
Yeah, looking tonight for a game between two teams that are a little bit familiar with each other. They played back on January 21st. And St. Mary's came away with about a 12-point victory that night, but a lot's changed since the end of January for both teams here. And, you've got two teams that are teams that have balance, scoring, really don't have one go-to person. So we always talk about playoff time as an excellent opportunity for someone who maybe you don't expect to step up, and maybe that'll happen tonight.
No question is these two teams coming in, again, talked about the fact that St. Mary's are defending champions, but new coaches, first-year coaches for both of these teams, Michael Francescus for the St. Mary's Lady Dutch and Missy Helsel for the Clearfield Lady Bison. So, while they're teams that are used to being here, they're not necessarily coaches that are used to being here.
No, and it's probably good for each of them to have a little bit of exposure earlier this year as far as offensive and defensive sets. We had the opportunity to see Clearfield way back at the opening tip-off tournament, and, there were some familiar names, at least for me, more so on the softball field than the basketball court. But as the season's kind of progressed, we've seen both teams kind of grow, and looking for a great championship game tonight.
Yeah, no question about that, Dave. Really looking forward to seeing how it all plays out in this one. We're going to step aside, folks. Thanks some of our sponsors. When we come back, we will get into more of what to expect in tonight's game. You're watching Allegheny Grill Foxburg High School basketball on D9 and 10 Sports.com. Kinjerski Insurance in Punxsutawney and Bradford is committed to helping people just like you find solutions to all their insurance needs. That's why Kinjerski Insurance works closely with their clients to anticipate the challenges today's environment presents and address them before they happen. Find out more at KinjerskiInsurance.com. That's KenGersky Insurance.com. Kinjerski Insurance with offices in Bradford and Punxsutawney.
Are you a high school sports fan? If your answer is yes, then JB Graphics is the place for you. I'm Jared Bakaisa, photographer and graphic designer for JB Graphics. My goal is to provide the best possible content for high school athletes in the District 9 area, whether that's taking action shots at an event or creating flyers or posters for schools to give our local athletes the exposure they deserve. JB Graphics can be found on Instagram and Twitter at JB_graphics2_ or like the page on Facebook. At JB Graphics, I capture history one shot at a time.
Celebrating 95 years in the industry, Lesser Lumber has grown over the last 9 decades into one of the 50 largest retailers in the entire country. With 11 retail stores, including locations in Butler, Curwensville, DuBois, Indiana, and State College, 3 commercial door facilities, and a truss manufacturing plant, Lesser Lumber is the place to go for all your building needs.
Grange Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange Lime and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange Lime and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Back here at Tippin Gym, getting you ready for this District 9 Class 4A championship game between Clearfield and St. Mary's. Let's take a look at our we're going to be in the pregame show, Hunter Station Golf Course pregame show. Hunter Station Golf Course is located 3 miles south of Tonesta and will be opening for the season April 1st, weather permitting. Restaurant, no matter what, is opening April 1st. Check out more at hunterstation.com. Inside the Rehab Center broadcast booth, the Rehab Center's chiropractors caring for health. 7 locations with an 8th coming soon, including in Clarion and Brookville. Game stream tonight brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper, thecomputerguru.net. My drive to the game today brought to you by the Warren Tire Center, thewarrentirecenter.com. We don't have any coaches interviews today, Dave, but let's kind of replace that with, I'm going to put you inside the mind of both of these coaches for a moment, and we'll call that the George Fry Horseman Insurance. Dave's inside the mind of the coaches. Check out George online at agents.horseman.com/George Fry. You're Missy Helsel. What are you thinking right now?
Right now, I'm going to try to acclimate my girls to the much larger floor. And I think we've seen that in a couple of the Keystone Shortway Athletic Conference playoff games or tournament games on there. You're used to run up and down the floor, and now you've got to run about an extra 10 feet. And so I guarantee subbing is going to be important tonight. You're going to have girls that are excited, a lot of adrenaline going through their bodies. So you may look to do some substituting, maybe even more earlier than you're used to doing. trying to get your girls as comfortable as you can, as quickly as you can. And so, those teams that maybe have a little bit deeper bench might be a little advantageous tonight. I think if you're looking from Clearfield, you're going to expect St. Mary's to come out and play a real kind of in-your-face type of defense. I talked to a couple coaches since I haven't had the opportunity to see St. Mary's in person, and the one common thing that it kept coming up was they play really good defense. They're always in games because the games are typically a little bit lower scoring, and I think we've seen that in their league over there. We've seen DuBois girls, we've seen Punksy's girls, we've seen Clearfield earlier, that you're going to have to run your offensive sets. You're going to have to set good screens, set your defender up, because these defenses are pretty impressive.
No question. And let's take a look at our George Moshe, MD, keys to the game. Dr. Moshe practices out of the Clearfield Family Medicine, located at 1036 Park Avenue Extension in Clearfield. He specializes in family medicine. To make an appointment, call 814-765-1681. That's Dr. George Moshe, MD. And Dave, what would your keys to the game be right now for both of these teams?
If I'm Clearfield, maybe try to get Walker and Hips loose early, maybe do some cross-screening for them. The game we saw earlier this year, they both did a nice job inside the paint. If you're St. Mary's, let your defense set up your offense. They've got 4 girls that average anywhere between 8.5 and 7 points. So you've got a lot of girls who can put the ball in the basket. So, look to kind of spread that out. Maybe let your defense create some offense for you.
Those are your George Moshe, MD, keys to the game. Again, Dr. Moshe practices out of the Clearfield Family Medicine, located at 1036 Park Avenue Extension in Clearfield. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will take a look at the key players in tonight's game. You're watching Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on D9 and 10 Sports.com. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in, with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services, something different.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university, because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. No, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last through retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit janieclarion.com. Janie Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Back here at Clarion University here as both teams are going through warm-ups. Got about 4 minutes until got the introduction of starting lineups and national anthem.
I think I'm okay now, Dave.
You good, Chris?
I think so. I just started choking on something there right as we were coming back from break, and I was like, Dave, I think you're going to have to take this.
It happens. We're used to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're used to things going awry on us sometimes. Hey, Dave, let's take a look at our Pitt Bradford players to watch. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized attention and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at upb.pitt.edu. Pitt Bradford, where students love, where they learn. And, taking a look at the Clearfield Lady Bison, Emma Hips, the senior, a real key player for this Clearfield team. She comes into tonight's action averaging 12.9 points a game to lead Clearfield in that category. Also, Kaylee Walker, 11.5 points a game. Riley Ryan, 7.9. And then to me, the wild card might be the freshman Hannah Glunt. She had 13 points, 14 points the last time these two teams met. And she's capable of doing that. The daughter of boys head coach Nate Glunt. I saw Jared Bakaiza from JB Graphics had a quote about how she spent a lot of time watching championship games and her dad playing in, and how special it is to be at Tippin Gym to do that.
Yeah, the gene pool is definitely good right there. And we saw her against, was it Brookville? It was Brookville earlier in the year. And for her first game as a freshman, handled herself very well at that point. Had a nice game earlier this year against St. Mary's. So, yeah, that could be one of those hidden gems tonight that kind of peaks in this championship game.
Yeah, and then this St. Mary's club is a club that is well-balanced. That'd be the word that I use. Izzy Catalone leads them at 8.5 points a game. Mara Kasky is at 8.3. Janessa Snellick steps in at 7.4. Isabel Kasky is in at 7.1. So you can see they've got four players that are right there within a point or so of each other.
I mean, that's the epitome of balance. Four players between 7 and 8 points. And we said that, St. Mary's kind of hangs their hat on their defense. So if they can get, let's say two of those four to have a big night tonight, then St. Mary's might be putting the gold medal around their necks tonight.
We're going to bring in our third member of our crew here, Simon Quigley. Simon, you're not that far removed from your playing days. What's going through your mind right now, about a minute or so before the introductions?
Well, you're just trying to get cool and collected, get ready for the game. Your nerves are going to be there. You want to get through this first quarter with as few mistakes as possible. Really just prepare yourself mentally to go out there and play your best basketball.
So we're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have our starting lineup. You're watching high school basketball on D9 and 10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. The St. Mary's Lady Dutch girls basketball boosters would like to wish St. Mary's good luck tonight against Clearfield. We know you'll give your best to bring home another District 9 title. Go Lady Dutch! The Clearfield girls basketball boosters would like to wish the Lady Bison good luck tonight against St. Mary's. You've made us proud this season, and we know you'll give your best tonight. Go Lady Bison! Kinjerski Insurance in Punxsutawney and Bradford is committed to helping people just like you find solutions to all their insurance needs. That's why Kinjerski Insurance works closely with their clients to anticipate the challenges today's environment presents and address them before they happen. Find out more at KinjerskiInsurance.com. That's KenGersky Insurance.com. Kinjerski Insurance with offices in Bradford and Punxsutawney.
Are you a high school sports fan? If your answer is yes, then JB Graphics is the place for you. I'm Jared Bakaisa, photographer and graphic designer for JB Graphics. My goal is to provide the best possible content for high school athletes in the District 9 area, whether that's taking action shots at an event or creating flyers or posters for schools to give our local athletes the exposure they deserve. JB Graphics can be found on Instagram and Twitter at JB_graphics2_ or like the page on Facebook. At JB Graphics, I capture history one shot at a time.
Celebrating 95 years in the industry, Lesser Lumber has grown over the last 9 decades into one of the 50 largest retailers in the entire country. With 11 retail stores, including locations in Butler, Curwensville, DuBois, Indiana, and State College, 3 commercial door facilities, and a truss manufacturing plant, Lesser Lumber is the place to go for all your building needs.
Grange Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange Lime and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange Lime and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Our camera, we're good. Back here at Tippin Gymnasium, getting ready for the starting lineups for this championship matchup.
At guard, number 4, Hannah Glunt.
Hannah Glunt, the freshman, will get the start for Missy Helsel.
At guard, number 10, Elena Winter.
Alyssa Winters.
At forward,
Elena
number
Winters.
11, Kaylee Walker.
Had that wrong there. Elena Winters, Kaylee Walker.
At guard, number 12, Riley Ryan.
Riley Ryan.
And then forward, number 15, Emma Hips.
And Emma Hips.
Coach of the Bison is Missy Helsel. Assistant coaches, Mandy Wattle, Rachel Thompson, Sandy Baylor, McLean Alt, George Mosh.
How cool is that tonight, Chris, for Nate Glunt to be coaching for a district championship and then watching your daughter have the same chance?
For the St. Mary Dutch.
And now for the St. Mary's Lady Dutch.
Number 15, Jason Snellick.
Jason Snellick.
At forward, number 25, Maura Kasky.
Maura Kasky.
At guard, number 10, Izzy Catalone.
Izzy Catalone.
At forward, number 5, Holly Anthony. And also at forward, number 33, Isabel Kasky.
Holly Anthony and Isabel Kasky.
Assistant coaches Scott Johnson, Larry Conaway, and Zane Adier.
That'll bring an end to our Hunter Station Golf Course pregame show. It's now time for our
Enjoy the game, everyone.
Kinjersky Insurance. Kinjersky Insurance. First quarter, Kinjersky Insurance has locations in both Punxsutawney and Bradford, and is committed to helping people just like you find solutions for all their insurance needs. That's why they work closely with their clients to anticipate the challenges that today's environment presents and addresses them before they happen. Find out more at Kinjersky Insurance. That's KENGERSKY insurance.com.
You know, Chris, just thinking about tonight, you know, we've got games all over the district. You know, more games than normal with the single A boys and girls this year having, you know, consolation brackets to get the 5th seed out of there. So typically this part of the week, of championship week, games are starting to narrow, but we still have a full slate tonight going on.
We do. There's what? 4, 2 here. That's 6. 2 over in Brookville. That's 8, 9, 10. There's at least 10 games in District 9 tonight.
Typically at this time, teams are putting the basketballs away and getting the baseballs and softballs out.
So as we get ready here, Karen Davis to throw it up. And the opening tip is taken by St. Mary's Lady Dutch. Snellick with it. Driving to baseline there was Kasky. It ends up in the hands of Isabel Kasky. That was Mara Kasky.
Clearfield comes out in man-to-man. We kind of see this a lot over in that area.
And now Glunt with the steal for Clearfield. Now she'll slow things down and hand it off to Riley Ryan. Ryan over to Winters, back to Ryan. Ryan's going to take a deep three-pointer. Oh, that's a Pitt Bradford three from almost the men's line.
Yeah, she calmly knocked that down. It looked like I didn't get a chance to get a good look, but it was almost like a triangle and 2 that St. Mary's came out.
So Catalone will set it up over to Kasky, now into the hands of Snellick. Snellick back to, I think that's Kasky over there. Oh, that was Catalone, excuse me.
Little motion offense by the Lady Dutch.
Snellick drives
Nice
the lane, lays it up and in. You too can drive the lane with a great used car from Framarelli Sales and Service in Brockway.
Full court pressure employed by the Lady Dutch, looking to trap the ball and create a turnover at the midline. They do.
As Izzy Catalone takes it over, then her pass is intercepted by Kaylee Walker, who pushes it ahead to Emma Hips, who wants to run. Hips goes all the way and lays it up and in.
Emma Hips.
Good transition that time.
Hips in the gymnasium. Now there's a turnover. Hips, I was about to say, in the gymnasium where she'll be playing softball for the Golden Eagles next year.
Yeah, so she's getting familiar with the campus here tonight. You know, Simon mentioned about getting comfortable early here, and look, that's the third turnover by St. Mary's so far. So it is a triangle and two, Chris. Looks like they're guarding man-to-man Walker and Hips.
Winner's three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Isabel Caskey. Now into the hands of Snellick. Snellick will bring it up. She gets it up to Izzy Catalone. Now inside to Isabel Caskey. Her shot, no good. The rebound is fought for, and we're going to get a jump ball as Holly Anthony and one of the Clearfield players that might have been tied up. It'll be Clearfield basketball on the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow.
So both teams looking to extend full court pressure.
Clearfield gets it across the timeline. Riley Ryan with it for the Lady Bison. She gives it to Winters. Now back to Ryan. Ryan, three-pointer from the women's college three-point line. No good. Rebounded by Isabel Caskey. She gets it to our Caskey. That ball is blocked, but into the hands and then taken away by Clearfield. That's Kaylee Walker.
Chris, and that's something we didn't talk about in the pregame here. There's three different lines out there for the three-point arc, and I talked to a couple boys from Clarion that played there, and they said it was a little confusing at first until they got their bearings as far as which line was the correct one.
There's a deep three from Riley Ryan. She just hit a Pip Radford three to give the Lady Bison an 8-2 lead.
And if Ryan is able to do this, they may pull St. Mary's out of that triangle and two.
Caskey to Anthony.
Foul's going to go on Hannah Glunt.
She'll get two. So Holly Anthony to the line to shoot, to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair.
Holly Anthony for the line for St. Mary's, shooting two.
I remind people that today's game being brought to you by the St. Mary's Lady Dutch Booster Club. They want to wish Lady Dutch good luck in winning a potential second District 9 title in a row. Second shot is up. Second shot by Anthony is good. Full court press again put on by St. Mary's. Ryan's going to be trapped. They look to trap right before the center line there. Hips, though, with the basketball. Gets it back to Riley Ryan. She's going to take another deep three. She's feeling it right now. It's another Pip Radford three-pointer for Riley Ryan.
And
she's got three of them. She's got 9.
And you may have to get out of that triangle and do a little bit sooner than you wanted, as Ryan is making them pay for leaving her open.
Snellick with a three. She hits a Pip Radford three. Some teams come in here and because of the depth perception, they have trouble shooting. Not these two teams, Dave.
No. If you start getting nervous shooting the ball.
Snellick with the steal.
That's not the case. Early going tonight.
Snellick's going to drive, and she has it knocked away. Into the hands of Winters. Winters ahead to Ryan. More comfortable, I guess, from three-point range than
she needs to pull that out and shoot from beyond. That's right.
Kick back. Lunt's going to take a men's three-pointer, and she buries another Pip Radford three. Oh, my, are these players just on fire right now?
Yeah, we talked about players stepping up tonight, and we talked about, maybe Walker and Hips, but it's the girls.
Catalone with a great pass there to Caskey.
Mara Caskey.
We're going to get a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching High School Basketball on D9 and 10sports.com.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university, because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. No, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
Back here at Tippin Gym. Hot shooting start for both of these teams.
You know, and I'm sure Coach Franciscus was probably thinking, okay, we'll go triangle 2. We'll make the other girls who, haven't scored on a consistent basis for them hurt us tonight. Well, they have. They've stepped up.
See if that timeout, if he changes his defense up at all here, Dave.
Probably would be a good thing to.
Yep, that's over and back. And now we're going to get the immediate timeout. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school basketball on D9 and 10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. Kinjerski Insurance in Punxsutawney and Bradford is committed to helping people just like you find solutions to all their insurance needs. That's why Kinjerski Insurance works closely with their clients to anticipate the challenges today's environment presents and address them before they happen. Find out more at KinjerskiInsurance.com. That's KenGersky Insurance.com. Kinjerski Insurance with offices in Bradford and Punxsutawney.
Are you a high school sports fan? If your answer is yes, then JB Graphics is the place for you. I'm Jared Bakaisa, photographer and graphic designer for JB Graphics. My goal is to provide the best possible content for high school athletes in the District 9 area, whether that's taking action shots at an event or creating flyers or posters for schools to give our local athletes the exposure they deserve. JB Graphics can be found on Instagram and Twitter at JB_graphics2_ or like the page on Facebook. At JB Graphics, I capture history one shot at a time.
Back here at Tippin Gym out of the JB Graphics timeout. It'll be St. Mary's basketball. They trail by 6 right now, the top-seeded Lady Dutch do.
Yeah, nice start for Clearfield in terms of hitting 4 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Libby Eccles into the game for St. Mary's, wearing number 24. Nice pass inside there to Mara Caskey. Her shot no good, though. Rebounded by Walker. Quickly gets it ahead to Ryan. There's a jumper by Hips. In and out, no good. Rebounded, though, by Glunk. Gets it back to Ryan. Now to Hips. Hips is going to take the 3. No good. Rebounded, though, strongly again, this time by Winters.
Clearfield doing a good job.
Winters throws it away. Snellick with the interception. Here comes Snellick. She wants to run. She goes all the way. She's going to
count it.
Basket is good. Jason Snellick.
She'll get a chance for an old school 3-point play at the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line. That foul is on Winters.
Also number 10 for Clearfield.
Snellick off to a nice start. 7 points with a chance to make it 8.
Hope you're keeping track of fouls because they're not up on the board here. As the shot is up and good, and now it's all of a sudden back to a 3-point game, 14-11. Walker gives it to Hips. Hips goes ahead to Winters. Winters is going to take a jumper. No good. Rebounded on the weak side there by Caskey. That's Mara. And that ball was knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Clearfield basketball. Tim Chapman, Karen Davis, and Scott Dahm are referees in this championship game.
Clearfield backs off their full court press, more to a half court press here.
Izzy Catalone gets it across. Here's Snellick. Snellick layup, no good, but they're going to call the foul, and she's going to get 2 shots there, Dave.
Boy, nice job of drawing the contact there by Snellick. And if that's on Glunt.
Also number 15.
Nope.
That's on Emma Hips.
Be her first, team third.
Jason Snellick at the line for St. Mary's. Show up 2 shots.
St. Mary's is yet to commit a foul.
First shot is up. First shot is good. It's back to a 2-point game, 14-12.
So 9 points for Snellick, 9 points for Ryan from Clearfield.
Second shot is up. Second shot, nothing but net. So she hits 2 from the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line. Back to a 1-point game, 14-13.
St. Mary's continues with their full court press, and
we're going to get a held ball situation. That's going to be a turnover as the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow in favor of the Lady Dutch. That was Izzy Catalone there.
Both teams with 5 turnovers in the first quarter so far.
Caskey gets it into Snellick. Now with it is Eccles.
Good patience here by the Lady Dutch.
Eccles' dad, Matt, the softball coach at St. Mary's. She gets her shot blocked, though, from behind by Glunt. Clearfield, Missy Helsel says, let's run. Gets it to Glunt. Glunt, jumper, no good. Rebounded there by Isabel Caskey.
That's her third rebound in the early going.
And Mara Caskey the other way. It's taken away by Ryan and then knocked away from behind. Ryan does, yes, no. Ends up in the hands of Olivia Heckles.
So a little hectic here the last half minute. Both teams turning the ball over.
There's Snellick. She'll go for a three-pointer by Mara Caskey. No good. Rebounded by Glunt.
So we got under a minute to go here. Good first quarter for both teams.
First quarter again brought to you by Kinjersky Insurance with locations in Punxsutawney and Bradford. Three-pointer by Glunt. She just nailed another Pitt Bradford three.
5 3-pointers for Clearfield in this opening quarter.
Folks, if you're just joining us for the first time, our clock doesn't necessarily sync with the clock in the arena. It's just meant as a guideline there. There's 28 seconds exactly. Here's a layup attempt by Eccles. She hits it. I did not see the passer there.
The pass came from Isabel Caskey.
That'll be a Laurel Eye Clinic assist for Isabel Caskey. So now trapped is Clearfield, and now Missy Helsel called time with 11.6 to go. We'll keep it here with 11 seconds to go. Dave, what's your take so far in this game?
Boy, both teams, if they're playing with nerves, they're not showing it. 17-15. I mean, that's a lot of points for an opening quarter here, and I mean, knocking down shots, getting to the foul line, and this is all with a different depth perception with playing here at the university for the first time for both teams. So very impressed.
So as we get done with this JB Graphics timeout, it'll be Clearfield basketball with 11.6 to go.
And typically I wouldn't have liked that timeout if it was a regular game, but with media timeouts, that's not a bad one to use. With 11 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter.
I think the one thing it might have done is it might have saved a jump ball situation where that way Clearfield has a chance for a 2-for-0 possession here.
So a 1-2-2 look from St. Mary's. They've gone out of the triangle in two.
Glenn picked up her dribble and then throws the ball away.
Just a change in defense there.
3.9 seconds left. So definitely not what Missy Helsel wanted. Is missed that Abby Eric had come in briefly there for defensive purposes for St. Mary's. So here's Snellick with 2.9. Gets a Caskey. Great defensive play there by Kaylee Walker to knock the ball away. At the end of a quarter, it is 17-15 Clearfield over St. Mary's. You're watching Allegheny Grillo Foxburg High School basketball on D9 and 10 Sports.com.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university, because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. No, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last through retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit janieclarion.com. Janie Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Back here at Tippin Gym as we get ready for the Lesser Lumber second quarter. Celebrating 95 years in the industry, Lesser Lumber has grown over the last 9 decades into one of the 50 largest retailers in the country. They have 11 stores, including in Carwinsville, Butler, Du Bois, Indiana, and State College. Clearfield basketball on the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow. Emma Hips almost lost the ball, then has a shot, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll remain Clearfield basketball as that goes off of Mara Caskey.
Yeah, so St. Mary stays in that zone.
Here's Hips. The Hips has it knocked away. I think that's a block shot there for Izzy Catalone. Here comes Snellick. Snellick to Markaski.
Nice
Markaski
pass.
to Eccles. Eccles shot no good. Across the timeline comes Riley Ryan.
So it's like a 1-1-3, but then they extend it out to a 2-3 look.
Now Glunt is going to walk.
So that's Clearfield's 8th turnover in the first half. St. Mary's has 6. So that's something that both teams need to kind of settle down in terms of taking care of the basketball.
Across the timeline, Snellick. Snellick drives all
Nice
the way
drive.
in.
And the
lays
left
it
hand.
off.
Wow, I like Snellick's game.
Jesus Snellick.
12 points so far.
Here's Hips. Hips has it knocked away from her. Into the hands of Mara Caskey, then into the hands of Isabel Caskey.
And what St. Mary's is doing is Clearfield dribbles by. They're kind of poking from behind.
And now Ryan with the steal into the hands of Winters. I'm sorry, that's Walker. Walker back to Hips. Hips, long range three-pointer. Oh, she buries another Bip Bradford three.
Yeah, Clearfield's threes tonight, they're not getting cheated. I mean, they are
That's
behind the
6 of
college.
they have 18 of their 20 on three-pointers.
They do.
Caskey gives it to Snellick. Snellick over to Isabel Caskey. Now to her, Mara Caskey. Caskey three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound is way out there, and good job by Izzy Catalone to get it to Mara Caskey. And now we're going to get a foul here on Clearfield.
It's either Glunt
or Hips, and
or
either one of
Hips.
it's going to be their second. It's on Glunt.
Loss number 4 for Clearfield. Hannah Glunt, that's her second.
We've played 10 minutes so far, and St. Mary's has yet to commit a foul.
Despite being in a full-court press. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Is Eccles. Eccles is going to take the three. That's going to be airballed, and it'll go over to Clearfield.
Yeah, you mentioned 6 three-pointers in the opening. In the opening 10 minutes. There's a lot of games that we don't have 6 three-pointers made.
So Hips will bring it up. Hips will give it off to Walker. Walker will throw it away to Snellick. She was trying to go to Winters there. And now Snellick goes all the way. Snellick is going to get fouled. She's going to go to the Pinesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair.
And that'll be Hips' second.
Fouls on number 15 for Clearfield. Emma Hips, that's her second.
Team number 5.
Jason Snellick at the line for St. Mary's.
First shot in and out. A little disappointed. Not any massive student sections here, Dave.
No, last night for a semi-final game, place was packed. Now much smaller venue, but great student section. But
for whatever reason, in District 9, 4A never seems to draw well. You'd think that the bigger the school, the more people would be there, but
and especially when you have, one school represented in both games, you would think.
Yep, so the men's college basketball three-pointer, no good. Rebounded, though, by Alyssa Winters. You're right, Dave. Clearfield doing a great job there. And here's Hips. Splits the defense, no good. Rebounded by Eccles. A little surprised she wasn't able to draw the foul there. Just thought with the fouls at 5-0 that any kind of contact might get you to the line there.
Well, and Clearfield, they're either turning the ball over or draining threes. There's not a lot of misses in that regard, so not a lot of opportunity for fouls at the offensive end.
Caskey gives it over to Catalone. Izzy Catalone now to Caskey. Mara Caskey
Nice
drives. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, though. Puts it up and in to tie things up at 20.
Mara Caskey.
Good work by Caskey there, Mara.
Might
That's
have
4
to get
points for her.
Simon to put the camera for a moment on Michael Francescus, the coach for St. Mary's. Here's a 3 by one. It goes in and out. Rebounded by Izzy Catalone. She wants to run.
Almost had it taken away, but was able to pull up.
So now she's going to maybe set things up as they get it to Mara Caskey. Now to Isabel Caskey. Isabel Caskey gives the Dutch the lead.
Chris, and that time Clearfield had a chance to take a charge, and they chose not to. Because St. Mary's is driving that baseline hard. If they put their feet down on the baseline, they're going to get a charge.
Ryan, deep three. It's airballed and out of bounds.
Now the good thing is you've made 6 3-pointers, but sometimes you have to be careful you just don't fall in love with it and just completely rely on it, because they've got some nice low post players that can do some damage inside.
We need a camera on St. Mary's coach, Michael Franciscus. His antics on the sideline are fantastic. Some of the best I've seen, not like negative type antics, just antics in themselves. He's into the game, and they're fantastic. See, now there's a case where that's a really ticky-tack foul there, Dave. After we saw some of the stuff down on this end not get called, not a real big fan of that block call.
But I tell you what St. Mary's is doing is they're driving hard to the basket and making that call to be made.
It's an immediate timeout. We're going to take it with them. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
Celebrating 95 years in the industry, Lezer Lumber has grown over the last 9 decades into one of the 50 largest retailers in the entire country. With 11 retail stores, including locations in Butler, Kerwinsville, DuBois, Indiana, and State College, 3 commercial door facilities, and a truss manufacturing plant, Lezer Lumber is the place to go for all your building needs.
Grange Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange Lime and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange Lime and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Back here at Tippin Gym in a JB Graphics media timeout. JB Graphics can pretty much do it all when it comes to graphics. Jared Bakaiza does a great job with that. Check him out online. A number of different social media outlets. Jared said he was going to be here tonight. I'm not seeing him right now.
I heard some kids from Brookville talking about some shirts he had designed for them, and very impressed with his work.
Here's Isabel Caskey. Now another foul here.
And that's going to be on Hips.
And if that is, that's going to be her second as well.
No, that's 3.
Is that 3 on
That'll
her?
be 3.
Also number 15, Emma Hips. That's her third.
And we talk about the game plan of St. Mary's to drive the ball to the basket. It's reaping dividends here, because now they're in 1-1 for the remainder of the first half.
So Hips will have to take a seat, and Laura Kitchen comes in as Caskey's first shot is up and good. That's Isabel Caskey. She'll get one more.
St. Mary's 5 for 6 from the free throw line.
Show 1 shot remaining.
Second shot is up. Second shot is good. At some point, though, Dave, you got to figure that just out of the sheerness of the fact that it's 7-0 in fouls, that St. Mary's has got to be really careful right about now.
Well, and which is why if I'm Clearfield, I'm attacking the basket. Try to get the ball inside the.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about, because that was not a foul.
And that should be on Snellick.
Yeah, they're going to call Snellick there for the fact that her team was ahead in the foul department 7-0.
Yeah, so that's why if I'm Clearfield, I'm going to continue to.
Yeah, you just got to keep doing it, because they're going to, they're going to bring it back if you do. Glunt gets it, and now we're going to get a tie up, and the possession arrow, the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow goes back to St. Mary's.
So St. Mary's made a nice change to their defense, kind of taking away the outside shots from the perimeter, and Clearfield has struggled to put the ball in the basket since then.
Here's Snellick. Snellick to Mara Caskey. Mara Caskey back to Snellick. Snellick wants a 3-pointer. That's a deep one. It's nothing but net again. The threes from Pitt Bradford threes just keep raining down tonight.
Now, Chris, we talked about they had 4 players average between 7 and 8. Snellick has 16 in the opening half.
Here's Kitchen. Kitchen to Winters.
Now attack the basket.
3-pointer by Ryan. Off the mark. No good. Rebounded is going to be. Oh, they're going to call a foul there. I thought we were going to get a jump ball. But we get a foul called on Clearfield. That's not going to make the Clearfield faithful real happy there.
That'll be a 1-1.
It will be.
That'll go on Kitchen.
That's her first.
We talked about Clearfield had the opportunity to attack the basket there, and they kicked the ball out, kind of relying on that 3 right now. So 7-point lead for St. Mary's. Opportunity to extend it here.
Mark Caskey at the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line. Her shot is up. No good. And now we're going to get a foul on Olivia Eccles on the rebound. You could almost feel that one coming too.
Yeah, and that wasn't a real good foul because she was out of position, didn't have a chance for the rebound. But you're not in foul trouble if you're St. Mary, so you can live with that.
Across the timeline, Glunt brings it across, gives it off to Riley Ryan, now to Alyssa Winters. And then her pass is stolen by Catalone. And now it's into the hands of Snellick. And here's Snellick looking for point 18.
And she could have had the and one on that. Snellick takes the ball hard to the basket, Chris.
Jason Snellick putting on a show in the District 9 championship game. Layup is good there from Alyssa Winters. Elena Winters, excuse me.
Yeah, that's what Clearfield's got to do. Nice job by Winters.
And now we're going to get another foul on the Bison.
And Catalone got bailed out. She lost her balance.
12,
And Ryan was in the vicinity and made contact with her. So that's Ryan. That's Ryan's second.
I mean, what do you do if you're missing Elsel right now? Like, you can't afford to have two as that shot is in and out. Can't really afford to have two players with 3 fouls, but you have both Glunt and Ryan with 2 out there right now. Here's a layup by Winters.
I might go to a zone just to kind of protect the foul trouble for the rest of the half here.
Jumper by Snellick. No good. Rebounded, and then there's a foul, and that was, I mean, just putting 2 hands in the back of her was Kaylee Walker.
And that's what, maybe going to a zone just kind of packs things in, gives you the opportunity to do a better job on the boards as well. That's 10 fouls.
Wait, they called that on Kitchen? That's a terrible call. That call was on that foul was on Walker. My goodness, was that just
so that went on Winters.
Yeah, Walker 2-hand shoved her in the back, and somehow or other Winters gets the call.
I got to change my.
Missed the first one. Second one is up and no good as well, and Winters at the rebound. So Alyssa Winters now with 2 fouls, but again, I don't know how that one was on her. Here's
nice
all the way. Block shot, though.
But that's what Clearfield's got to do. I like that.
Looking ahead, Eccles got behind the defense.
Yep.
And she walked.
Now, if you do the Euro step, you get away with it. But if you do a normal extra step on it, you get called for a walk. That's the problem I have with it, Chris. And I know I'm in a room by myself with this when I talk to people.
Wouldn't we just be better off just not calling that a walk and letting the Euro step go too?
Oh, there was some contact there at half court. Yeah, I agree.
There's a jumper by Winters. It goes in, out, no good. Rebounded by Walker, no good. Rebound is on the ground. We've got to fight for it. Now we're going to get, I would believe now, a jump ball. Here is actually the problem when it's 10-2 in fouls, Dave. The game's going to start to get chippy because you've got one team that's upset.
Yeah, in all honesty, though, Clearfield didn't really start driving the ball until the very end.
But now they are, and now they're drawing contact, and they're not getting the foul calls. So that's going to, and I'm not saying they're fouls, but I'm saying when it's 10-2, that's what creates chippiness. That's what creates people thinking that officiating isn't doing its job properly.
But I would keep doing the same thing if I'm Clearfield.
Here's a jumper, no good, rebounded by Eccles. See, there is no more contact there than down on the other end. And that's my point about what I'm trying to say here.
I look at that there, though. I mean,
I'm not saying that's not a foul. I'm saying that let's call it the same way on both ends of the court is what I'm saying. Hey, it's not going to, me saying it's not going to change it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter to me at the end of the day who wins this game. So, I mean, I just don't like the way that I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a different game called on one end of the floor than I am on the other. Now that Clearfield's starting to do what you were talking about.
Which I think you may see that start to benefit. They were more passive to start the game.
They absolutely were. But in the last 3 or 4 minutes, they become much more aggressive in getting the ball in.
See, I'd like to see them get the ball into Walker.
There's a drive, and then Snellick's going to tie her up from behind. And on the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow, it will be St. Mary's basketball. So great job again by Jason Snellick, who's just having the half of her possible young life here.
Yeah,
Dave.
well, boy, has she stepped up tonight.
And then the ball is picked off. Down to 2 seconds. And now the ball's going to go out of bounds, and the half comes to an end. We'll be back after these messages. It is 29-24, St. Mary's at the half. You're watching Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School Basketball on D9 and 10 Sports.com. Kinjerski Insurance in Punxsutawney and Bradford is committed to helping people just like you find solutions to all their insurance needs. That's why Kinjerski Insurance works closely with their clients to anticipate the challenges today's environment presents and address them before they happen. Find out more at kinjerskiinsurance.com. That's KENGERSKY insurance.com. Kinjerski Insurance with offices in Bradford and Punxsutawney.
Are you a high school sports fan? If your answer is yes, then JB Graphics is the place for you. I'm Jared Bakaisa, photographer and graphic designer for JB Graphics. My goal is to provide the best possible content for high school athletes in the District 9 area, whether that's taking action shots at an event or creating flyers or posters for schools to give our local athletes the exposure they deserve. JB Graphics can be found on Instagram and Twitter at JB_graphics2_ or like the page on Facebook. At JB Graphics, I capture history one shot at a time.
Celebrating 95 years in the industry, Lesser Lumber has grown over the last 9 decades into one of the 50 largest retailers in the entire country. With 11 retail stores, including locations in Butler, Kerwinsville, DuBois, Indiana, and State College, 3 commercial door facilities, and a truss manufacturing plant, Lesser Lumber is the place to go for all your building needs.
Grange Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange Lime and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange Lime and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Yeah, go. Sorry. Back here at Tippin, Jim. It is at the half, 29-24 in favor of St. Mary's. We are in the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. At the Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventure starts here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience that you open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. Dave, it's time for our Pitt Bradford statistics. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized attention and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at upb.pitt.edu. Pitt Bradford, where students love where they learn.
Boy, St. Mary's led by Jason Snellick, 18 points in the opening half here.
That's a season high, by the way, David. It might actually be a career high for her.
Well, and just the fact she's done it at the foul line, she's done it driving, she's done it from the perimeter, followed by 4 points apiece from Maura Caskey and Isabel Caskey, 2 points from Olivia Eccles, and 1 from Holly Anthony. Clearfield, which started tonight extremely hot from the three-point arc, making 6 in total in the first half. They were led by Riley Ryan's 9 points with 3 threes herself, 6 points from Hannah Glunn on 2 threes, 5 points from Emma Hips, and 4 points from Elena Winters.
So I'm taking a look. Snellick's previous season high was 17. I'm looking to see last year what she might have done, and her high last year was 14. So that is a career high in the first half of a district championship game for Jessa Snellick.
In a game that has really unfamiliar surroundings. You know, and she's really kind of done it at both ends of the floor, creating a lot of turnovers. We talk about turnovers at halftime here. Clearfield has 13 turnovers. St. Mary's has 9.
So the turnovers, I think, are a key stat there, Dave. Clearfield they were hot early, then started settling for those threes, and then it went from there that the turnovers started piling up and the threes stopped dropping, and that's why they went from being up, I think, 8 to being down by 5 here at the half.
Yeah, you did an interview the other night, Chris, about, someone said oftentimes you have a game plan and about 2 or 3 minutes into the game, all of a sudden you have to change it because things aren't going exactly as you saw. Well, that's what happened with St. Mary's. Clearfield come out knocking down the 3-point shots. They switched to that regular zone, and it has given Clearfield fits. Clearfield had 17 first quarter points and only 7 in the second.
No question. Hey, we're going to step aside here. When we come back, we'll have our keys to the second half. You're watching high school basketball on D9 and 10 Sports.com. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in, with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services, something different.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university, because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. No, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last through retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit janieclarion.com. Janie Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
How many?
Back here on the Potter County Campground halftime show. It's time for our keys to the second half, brought to you by George Moshe, MD. Dr. Moshe practices out of the Clearfield Family Medicine, located at 1036 Park Avenue Extension in Clearfield. Dr. Moshe specializes in family medicine. To make an appointment with Dr. Moshe, call 814-765-1681.
If you're Clearfield, I think in order to kind of reestablish that mojo you had going early in the first half, I think now you have to attack the basket. You're probably going to have Hips in there with Walker. Look to take the ball hard to the basket, draw the foul, go to the foul line and knock him down. If you're St. Mary's, you just continue what you're doing. Offensively, they had a real nice flow. Snellick did a nice job of creating offense for herself, drawing contact, going to the foul line, and then converting. So we've got 16 minutes here to decide who's going to be our 4A girls champion.
If you're Clearfield, Coach Missy Helsel, are you thinking about changing your defense with the foul trouble you're in?
You know, you might do that, especially to start the third quarter to kind of protect Hips, to make sure she doesn't pick up a fourth foul. Because if I'm St. Mary's, that's exactly where I'm attacking. I'm going hard to the basket. I'm saying, you know what? Who's ever Hips is guarding, get the ball to her and drive to the basket.
No question. And getting ready here. We're about a minute to go, and we'll be into the Pitt Bradford third quarter. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized attention and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at uppb.pitt.edu. Pitt Bradford, where students love, where they learn. not seeing our cameraman back yet. I sent him on an errand and thinking that we might have to take over the camera here, Dave.
Maybe he's bringing us some Dippin' Dots. Maybe that's just wishful thinking on my part. So possession for the second half will go to Clearfield. Be nice for them to get a good possession here. It's only a 5-point deficit. For as much as they struggled during the second quarter, they're only down 5.
So it will be Lady Bison basketball to start the quarter.
So St. Mary's continues in that kind of the 1-1-3 zone. It reacts more like a 2-3.
Here's
nice
Hips, no good. Rebounded there by, and then we're going to get a jump ball as it was rebounded by.
No ball, possession St. Mary's.
I lost my roster, Dave.
Be Snellick there.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. But I like Clearfield's mentality of attacking in their first possession.
Here's Snellick to Caskey now inside, and the ball is knocked away by Glenn into the hands of Clearfield.
So Clearfield does a nice job of getting the defensive stop. See if they can maybe pound it inside and cut that lead to 3.
Dave, I'm going to let you take the play-by-play until Simon gets back here since you've got a roster in front of you.
Okay, Ryan kicks the ball over on the wing to Winters. Winters shot up, no good. Rebound by Hips, no good. Rebound by Anthony. Clears it out for St. Mary's. Clearfield had the opportunity there inside, just couldn't get the ball to drop. Shot taken by Marakaski, no good. Rebound controlled by St. Mary's. Back out to Isabel Caskey. Shot up, no good. Rebound
Snellick
by Snellick, and Snellick's going to get called for the travel. So that's the 11th turnover for St. Mary's. Both teams doing a nice job hitting the offensive glass, just not able to convert. Okay, full court press here by St. Mary's. We've seen that in the entire game. Clearfield has no problem beating it. Ball on the wing over to Ryan. Ryan looks to penetrate. Ball taken away. And that will be turnover number 14 for the Lady Bison.
Yeah, Holly Anthony with the steal there, and then going the other way is Snellick.
Snellick point number 20 tonight.
Jesus Snellick.
Again, career night for her.
And just nobody stopped the basketball that time. It was just kind of an easy lane to the basket. Ball inside, kick back out to Ryan. Ryan over on the wing to Hips. Hips drives, stops. Ball kicks over in the wing to Glunt. Glunt drives. No good. Rebound. Kicked out to Hips. Hips 3. Just off the side. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Possession to St. Mary's.
As Simon's back in the house. Thank you, Simon.
So Clearfield backs off their pressure here. Probably a lot to do with the foul trouble they have. And Snellick does what she does best, and that's takes the ball hard to the basket. Foul's going to be called on the floor.
Foul number 10, Elena Winters, her second.
That'll be number 2 on Elena Winters. Team number 1 in the second half for the Lady Bison. See, Clearfield's giving up that baseline.
In and out, no good. They called another one on Clearfield. Now they're going to
get a technical.
This is
so we got a foul first of all on Walker,
and it's such a bad technical foul call. It's such a lousy officiating job to not understand what was going on. She dropped the basketball. She didn't do anything that was above and beyond, Dave.
But I'll be honest with you, Chris. If someone slams the ball, I tell my girls that's not your thing to do. I'm not trying to be critical of the girl, but that's showing up somebody.
Dave, the fouls are like 15-2. Like at some point in time, don't the referees have to take some of the responsibility? There's no way that one team commits 15 fouls and the other team commits 2. But this is how they get themselves in trouble a lot. As Snellick hits both free throws.
But this is how you get yourself into trouble if you're an official. It's obvious that you aren't going to ever see 15 fouls to 2. Put yourself in the shoes of Missy Helsel right now, okay?
But I'm also going to say that, as I'm coaching my kids, if I have a kid that slams the ball, I'm, that's the choice that each individual makes. I always tell my kids,
I understand that with the technical foul. I'm just saying that if you're a coach and you're 15 to 2 in fouls, you're going to be a little miffed at the end of the day. In a championship game, and here we had a situation where they didn't even know where the ball's supposed to go and bounce at. It's a championship game. We expect better in our championship games. That's all I'm saying. And, I'd be critical at times, but not like this tonight. This is just crazy.
But I'm going to tell you, Chris, having been a coach, having been, an umpire, having been a player, we all maybe at times miss things along those lines. So, I
understand what you're saying, Dave. I'm saying this is how officials get themselves into trouble, though, is what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is when you talk about the PIAA, the NFHS likes to talk a lot about it being the fans' responsibility to not get like this, like what you're seeing the Clearfield fans getting like right now, okay? But at some point, the referees have to take some of that responsibility. And if we don't ever make them take responsibility, then we're never going to ever actually get better officiating.
But my stance, because you and I are probably going to disagree on this, Chris.
That 3-pointer my winner's no good.
That a lot of this, tonight has been in terms of the style of play that both teams have on there, and on every possession, you can take a look.
Oh, and see, I just saw there where Hannah Glunt probably could have been called for a foul now, but now we've changed how we're calling. Since that technical foul, this game has gotten more physical. I don't understand that. I don't understand why we just can't call a game the same way the whole game.
Another
that's
turnover
always going to
there.
be the way that I am. Snellick ahead.
Nice pass to Catalone. Catalone comes up a little lame there.
She's going to have to limp her way back, as the rule states that until her team takes the basketball, and now we're going to get a foul on the other end.
And that's going to go on maybe Anthony?
Yeah, it is. Good call.
Number 5.
Hey, I'm done, Dave. I've said my piece. People know how I feel. I also feel like we're going to see an officiating crew in the second game that is much better than the one we're seeing right now. And that's a boys' game, and District 9 has a problem.
Big three by Hips.
But we have a problem where we don't get the best officials on girls' games, ever.
Now, that cuts the lead to 8 points.
Now we're going to get a foul here on Clearfield.
And that's going to go on number 10.
Number 10, Elena Winters. That's her third.
That's going to be her third. Team number 4. So it's only an 8-point game here with 4:02 remaining. So Clearfield still plenty of time to get back in this.
Here's a jumper by Caskey. Oh, that's a nice little roll
off
there.
the glass by Caskey. Her Mara's 6-point.
I like her game.
I do too.
Hips inside. Layup wild off the side by Walker, but gets her own rebound.
See, I'd still kick the ball inside if I'm Clearfield.
Here's Glunt. Lots of contact. They're going to call the block, I think. Yeah, they're going to call the block, and they're going to send Glunt to the line to shoot 2.
That's what I like. Glunt taking the ball hard.
Should take us to the immediate timeout, Dave.
Also number 5, Holly Anthony.
Be her second.
Hannah Glunt at the line.
We should have the immediate timeout, gentlemen. Yes, thank you.
At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university. Because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. Now, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
So still only a
Back here at Tippin Gym, 10-point game. St. Mary's 37-27 after that. JB Graphics media timeout. Hannah Glunt will go to the line to try to make it an 8-point game at the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line for the Clearfield Lady Bison.
So the good news for Clearfield is, Hips has stayed out of foul trouble here the second half. They've been able to kind of protect her. So
Glunt's shot is up. Glunt's shot is good.
So we're back to single digits. 7th point for Glunt.
Yeah, if you're St. Mary's, what you got to worry about is, will Clearfield get hot again?
They've let Clearfield kind of hang around here.
Second shot is up and good. Back to a 9-point game.
So Clearfield now looks to extend pressure. I like the idea. Just be careful with Hips as she doesn't pick up number 4. Nice drive.
Driving is Caskey. That's Isabel Caskey.
I think there was an opportunity for Clearfield to kind of maybe step up and get the charge, but Caskey does a nice job attacking the basket.
Are you, when you're deep in foul trouble, it's harder to do that, though, isn't it, Dave?
But you know what? I've found out over time, that's the foul's going to go on Mara Caskey.
And Riley Ryan's going to go to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair.
That officials like to make that charge call when when a person is put. And St. Mary's just is taking it hard.
Oh, they're not giving her 2 shots there.
We'll take the ball out of bounds.
Okay. That's team foul number 4. Nice drive.
Hips all the way, lays it up and in.
That's what they need to do. Cut it to 8.
There's Isabel Caskey. She gets it to Mara Caskey. Now to Catalone. And it's a Pitt Bradford 3 for Izzy Catalone. That's a big one.
She had no points in the opening half and has 5 here in the third quarter.
Goes Clearfield across the timeline.
Nice drive.
Ryan can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Isabel Caskey.
Boy, I like the penetration that time.
Other direction.
Oh, nice ball fake.
That was Izzy Catalone with the layup.
So she has 7 in the quarter.
Largest lead of the game for the Lady Dutch at 13.
Go to the basket hard. Nice pass.
Here's Hips with it. Hips gives it away as Izzy Catalone, who's the story of this third quarter. Now she's going to put up a little runner. Blunt with the rebound. She was feeling it so much, Dave.
I think she lost track of where she was on the court. But nonetheless, nothing hurt.
Blunt now has it taken away, and coming the other way is Mara Caskey. Mara Caskey lays it up and in.
That puts 8 points for Mara Caskey. So we talked about 4 players averaging between 7 and 8. So Catalone has 7. Mara Caskey has 8. Isabel Caskey has 6. And then Snellick has 22.
Riley Ryan can't get it to fall, but she will go to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair.
Speed number 3 on Holly Anthony.
For St. Mary's, Holly Anthony, that's her 3rd.
So that'll send Riley Ryan to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line, trying to build upon the 31 points her team currently has. She does.
It gives her 10 points, puts her in double digits.
This third quarter brought to you by Pitt Bradford, where students love where they learn. We're going to get a timeout called. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching high school basketball on D910sports.com.
At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics, but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in, with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550.
Back out of the JB Graphics timeout. That was not immediate timeout. That was just a 30-second timeout. It will be Riley Ryan at the free throw line for Clearfield.
So looking to cut into this 14-point deficit.
She gets 2 here. Oh, one
she
more.
made the first.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. Forgot about that. Went to the timeout and I lost track.
So it is a 13-point game.
Score update. Ridgeway leads Karn City 28-24 in the District 9 2A boys semifinal game, heading into quarter number 4 at Brookville High School.
Good penetration that time by St. Mary's. Kicks the ball back out.
And now we're going to get a foul.
That's going to go on Walker. Should be her third.
That's her first.
It's her third.
They announced it's her first. Dave's got a book that says that's not the case. Ball is lost, and now we're going to decide that it went out of bounds off of St. Mary's.
Be turnover number 14 for St. Mary's.
So that'll bring Emma Hips to inbound the ball. She gets it to Riley Ryan.
So Clearfield here with the opportunity to cut into the 13-point lead.
Hips
Nice
all the
job.
way. Yeah, that's a block, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
And that'll be number 4 on Anthony. Nice job by Hips.
Also number 5, Holly Anthony.
Clearfield, if you're Clearfield with 58 seconds to go, you would like to get this into single digits going to the fourth quarter. First shot is up. First shot is good.
Point number 11 for Hips.
Folks, as we head towards the fourth quarter, we will have a separate stream for the boys game. Just as a reminder, there will be a separate stream for the boys game. We'll leave it on this stream long enough to get you the medal ceremony and the like.
Rebound. Taken down by St. Mary's.
That was Isabel Caskey.
Rebound number 6 for her tonight.
Snellick.
Just when St. Mary's needed it. Extends it back to 14.
Hips gets it across to Ryan. Ryan attacking. Now we're going to get another blocking call.
Yep, that's the right call. Once again, Caskey did not quite get squared up, and Clearfield's going to go to the foul line.
36.6 to play here in quarter number 3.
And this will be free throws number 9 and 10 for the Bison in third quarter. 12 points for her.
These things tend to even out at the end of the day.
Nice, gets the roll.
So now see what St. Mary's' strategy here is with 33 seconds or so to play. Will they hold for one shot or will they attack? It looks like they're going to attack.
Nice pass.
As Isabel Caskey finishes.
8 points for her tonight.
Hips.
Attack the glass. If you're Clearfield, go inside.
With 13.9, another foul here on St. Mary's. That'll send Clearfield to the 1-and-1 here. That'll be Kaylee Walker.
25, Mara Caskey. That's her second.
Mara Caskey gets called for that.
Correction, that's your third.
Fouls are starting to add up on both sides here.
Makes the first shot. She'll get a second one for the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line.
And that's Kaylee's first point tonight.
The Daves are going back and forth with their fouls. Dave cuts Tito up here. Dave Cadis at the PA here, Clarion University. Long-time member of the athletic department, was athletic director for a while. Now teaches sports management here. There's a block shot, but it ends up in Stellick's hands. Her shot's short. Eccles, now another block shot. Clunt gets it. Ryan's going to shoot it, but that's going to be after the horn, and we will go to the fourth quarter.
St. Mary's 50, Clearfield 38.
The St. Mary's Lady Dutch girls basketball boosters would like to wish St. Mary's good luck tonight against Clearfield. We know you'll give your best to bring home another District 9 title. Go Lady Dutch! The Clearfield girls basketball boosters would like to wish the Lady Bison good luck tonight against St. Mary's. You've made us proud this season, and we know you'll give your best tonight. Go Lady Bison! At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in, with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550. Gonna head to the Framarelli Sales and Service fourth quarter. You too can drive the lane with a great used car from Framarelli Sales and Service in Brockway. Check them out online at framarelli.com. A lot of games just getting started around the district at 7 o'clock here, Dave.
Yeah, we have people at a number of those games are going to give us reports when they get the opportunity.
Clearfield ball on the Potter County Family Campground possession arrow. Down 14. Oh, down. Got the wrong score on our scoreboard, Dave. Down 12. Three-pointer by Glunt. Oh, it's a Pitt Bradford three to make it a 9-point game.
Big three from the freshman. Back to single digits.
Here's Snellick. Snellick cut off there on the baseline. Now inside. Lots of contact. Now there's no call, and now there's a call.
Foul's going to go on Glunt. That should be her third. That'll put Eccles.
Olivia Eccles to the line. Eccles spelled ELS. I only say that, Dave, because I misspelled it a couple times this year. And Matt, her dad, emailed me, not in a nasty, mean way, in a way that his father-in-law was making fun of him that I misspelled the last name. And so
it's all good.
Matt, if you go back and you're watching this later on, I got it now. It's ELS. Olivia misses the first shot. She'll get a second one from the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line.
And gets the roll. Her third point.
I also think I've been misspelling Snellick all year. It looked like an E in the book all season. It's with an I. So I apologize, Jasa. She wanted to score a lot so that I knew.
And she has done that tonight.
Well,
nice
thought about the
fake.
three. Now drives, loses the basketball, though, and it's into the hands of Izzy Catalone.
I would have liked to have seen Glunt go up with that.
And now the pass is going to be deflected out of bounds and remain St. Mary's basketball.
So still just a 10-point game here with 7 minutes remaining.
Jumper, no good. Rebounded by Glunt.
Boy, Glunt's done a nice job here as a freshman under the big light.
And then the pass to Hips was a little short and it's picked off by who else? Snellick. Snellick's going to drive. She's going to lay it up and in.
Jasa Snellick.
How many is that for Jasa?
That's 26.
Unfortunately for Jasa, nowhere close to the St. Mary's record for points in a playoff game. Here's a three-pointer by Hips. Oh, she buries it. What an important three there by Emma Hips. Make it 9.
That gives her 14 tonight.
Kayla Holy had, I think, 50 or 52 against Hampton in a game, Dave. So Jasa's got a little while to go still.
And maybe a couple thousand more to go. What did she finish up with her career, Chris?
It was close to. It was close. It was over 2,000.
That's what I thought.
Eccles with the basketball here.
Good patience by the Lady Dutch. Up 9, don't have to force anything.
Kayla, who was helping her mom coach up until last year a little bit here at St. Mary's.
Little pass and go by St. Mary's.
Actually, and that's going to be a foul. As Kayla actually spent some time as the interim coach. Her mom had to go back to Hawaii for a couple things.
Ryan, that's her third.
That's her third. Team number 7. So we're going to be in the 1-and-1.
So that's going to send Catalone to the line. Izzy Catalone goes to the line for the 1-and-1 here for St. Mary's.
She's done all her scoring in the second half. She has 7.
Shooting 1-and-1.
No good. But she
gets
gets her own rebound.
That's kind of like
that's the cardinal sin.
There's no way someone shooting a free throw should get their own rebound.
Eccles
nice
plays
pass.
it up, and then Catalone with the Laurel Eye Clinic assist. And now having a little bit of trouble with Clearfield getting across the timeline.
And that was huge, Chris, because the lead was at 9 at that point.
Ryan threw everybody, can't get the lead, the rebound to go. And now we're going to get something down here.
An injury for Ryan. She came up a little lame. That'll be the 7th rebound tonight for Caskey.
Now, Karen Davis is making Riley Ryan come out of the game. And so Ryan's going to go immediately back. I don't understand.
No,
that.
I will say there, Chris, when she went down, I saw it myself. She had an anguished look, and I'm not saying, but she looked like she was really hurt, in all honesty. Because I saw her reaction, and I said to you, she's down. So she's going to come right back in at the next dead ball. Clearfield.
Oh, nice pass, and we're going to get an old school 3-point play for Isabella Caskey.
Boy, that four-headed monster for St. Mary's has reared its head in the second half here. Caskey gives her 10 points on the night.
Clearfield's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Out of the JB Graphic timeout, 5:08 to play here as they've readjusted the clock. 5:08 to play as Isabel Caskey to the line to shoot.
Isabella Caskey at the line for St. Mary's.
1-1, I think. Is this?
Nope, this is the and one.
Oh, this is the and one. Thank you, Dave. That's right, the old school three, and she misses it.
Rebound to Walker, her 5th.
Well, bring it across the timeline. Down 13. Clearfield's got to go now. Glunt to Ryan. Ryan's going to take a three. Just a little short. Hips fighting for the rebound. And they're going to give her the jump ball. But on the Counter County Family Campground possession arrow, it is St. Mary's basketball.
Hips and Eccles battling it out there. As you said, alternate possession goes to St. Mary's.
They'll battle it out in the softball field coming up here in a couple of months here. These two teams met for the district title last year. Imagine they'll meet for the district title again this year. As we're going to get a holding call as St. Mary's was trying to call timeout. That's what you call a friendly bounce or roll or whatever. You're trying to call timeout, and instead you end up with free throws. That's about as good as you can get.
You mentioned how animated Coach Franciscus is. I love watching him. That'll be the 4th foul on Hannah Glunt.
As Eccles would come, as now we're confused. They're not sure who should be shooting the free throw.
Or is she bleeding?
Oh, yeah, she's bleeding.
So Eccles will go out. And we'll see.
We're going to get a brand new player, Alexis Schneider, into the game to shoot the free throw. She had to take off her warm-up jersey. I don't think she was expecting to get in. But she's going to get in and an opportunity to get on the score sheet.
The district championship game.
Yeah.
Not having shot the ball in a while. We'll see what she does. She'll probably knock it down.
So 1-1 here for Alexis Schneider. Nothing but net. Now we know why Coach Franciscus went to her. He knew who his best free throw
Coach,
shooter
put me in anytime you need free throws made.
He knew who his free throw shooter was. She makes it a 14-point game. Second one, she heard us. A little strong on it. Here comes Glunt.
5th rebound tonight for Glunt.
Glunt to Winners. Back to Glunt. Glunt. Ball fake.
Nice pass.
Layup no good, though, by Walker. And St. Mary's, that was Schneider, I do believe, out of bounds. So Schneider will now check back out as Anthony checks back in.
And Anthony has 4 fouls, so Coach did a nice job protecting her about halfway through the 4th quarter.
There's Ryan with it. Ryan, jumper. No good. Rebound there by Marakaski.
That'll be 6 rebounds for her tonight. So good, solid performance for Mara. Chris, I must have missed what the St. Mary student section got here. They weren't here at the beginning of the game.
But no, or they were all sitting in different places and then heard that we were like, where's the student section? And they all got together. They had the wrong game time.
I looked up. I was like, wait a minute. Where'd they come from? That'll be foul number 5 on Hannah Glunt.
So Glunt fouls out here, the freshman.
She'll finish with 11 points tonight. Solid performance for the freshman.
I have a feeling this isn't the last time we see Hannah Glunt in the championship.
Absolutely not.
Holly Anthony at the line for St. Mary. She'll have 2 shots.
It's in the double bonus now for the Lady Dutch. Shot is up. Shot rolls in and out. Get another one from the Tennessee Butter Supply free throw line. Second shot is up. Second shot is good. 15-point lead with 4:01 to play. I haven't talked much about it. The task ahead for the winner of this game is monumental, Dave.
And it's one of those things that I always enjoyed, when you get to play against a team that's really, really good.
And by monumental, folks, we mean we got a media timeout. We'll get into that when we get back here. 3:52 to go, 59-44, St. Mary's in the lead.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last through retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit janieclarion.com. Janie Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
So out of the JB Graphic timeout, it'll be Lady Dutch basketball. We will keep it here, folks, for the championship medal presentation ceremony. If you're watching and want to see that, both teams will get medals. Right now, St. Mary's looking like they might be gold, but hey, still 4 minutes to play. Don't count Clearfield out yet. Here's Anthony with it. Anthony loses the ball out of bounds.
That's turnover number 15 for St. Mary's.
The Rossetti Jinx will hit in there. As soon as I say
see a run by Clearfield any minute.
See a run by Clearfield. If you're a Bison fan, you can thank me later.
Love to hear those words coming from us.
As now Snellick takes it away from Hips, and then Hips takes it right back away. Couple of number 15s battling it out there.
Take this to the basket.
Layup no good. Rebounded on the ground. Rebounds fought for, and we're going to get a held ball.
That'll stay here.
Potter County Family Campground possession arrow in favor of the Lady Bison.
So maybe look for a quick three if you can, or if not, get the ball in.
And there's a turnover. Who steps in front of the pass? Jason Snellick.
So we may look to see St. Mary's run a little pass and go here.
Or not, as they run instead a pass and score for Marakaski. Another Laurel Eye Clinic assist for Izzy Catalone.
And that's 10 points for her tonight.
Lots of contact, no call on the Ryan shot. And going quickly the other way is Marakaski. And they're going to get a foul, and they're going to send her. They're going to send her to the line to shoot 2. It was going to be 2 no matter what. Oh, they're going to say the basket counted.
No, I think.
Oh, no. They're saying
it was the shooting.
Well, one of the referees, Dave, there said that the ball went through the basket.
So Caskey has the opportunity to add to her 10 points. And does.
18-point lead for the Lady Dutch with 2:50 to play. It looks like they're going to repeat as District 9 champions. I think it's safe to say that now.
Coach Francisca's giving low fives on the bench as he's going down after that first free throw was made.
Second free throw in and out, no good. Rebounded by Izzy Catalone, though. And now we're going to get a timeout call by St. Mary's. Is this a full or a 30?
It's a full. That's all he has left.
We'll take it with him.
Kinjerski Insurance in Punxsutawney and Bradford is committed to helping people just like you find solutions to all their insurance needs. That's why Kinjerski Insurance works closely with their clients to anticipate the challenges today's environment presents and address them before they happen. Find out more at kinjerskiinsurance.com. That's KENGERSKY insurance.com. Kinjerski Insurance with offices in Bradford and Punxsutawney.
Are you a high school sports fan? If your answer is yes, then JB Graphics is the place for you. I'm Jared Bakaisa, photographer and graphic designer for JB Graphics. My goal is to provide the best possible content for high school athletes in the District 9 area, whether that's taking action shots at an event or creating flyers or posters for schools to give our local athletes the exposure they deserve. JB Graphics can be found on Instagram and Twitter at JB_graphics2_ or like the page on Facebook. At JB Graphics, I capture history one shot at a time.
Back here at Tippin Gym on the campus of Clarion University, 62-44, St. Mary's in the lead. Score update, Otto Eldred 22, North Clarion 13, early second quarter of the District 9 Class 1A semifinal. Winner gets the winner of Elk and Ridgeway as we're getting another foul here and some more free throws for the Lady Dutch.
That's going to go on winners.
Ridgeway's
her fifth.
Ridgeway boys defeat Carn City 45-37 as winners fouls out of the game and Taylor Hudson checks in.
So Snellick has 26 points on the evening.
Shot is up and no good. Dave, I'm going to borrow your pen for a second here. Okay, thanks, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Second shot coming here for Snellick. Makes that one. 19-point lead for St. Mary's. Lady Dutch will draw Villa Maria again out of Erie. Three-pointer by Ryan, no good. Rebounded by Hips.
Nice ball fake.
Hips layup is good.
Emma Hips.
Villa beat St. Mary's. It was 60-something to, I think, 13 last year when those two teams met up in Villa. They'll get the meet in St. Mary's, I think, this time.
Yeah, Villa, your perennial state championship contender team.
Yeah, definitely.
No different this year.
Yep, no different this year. That's a sub-regional game. The basketball is Eric into the game.
St. Mary's looking just to run the remainder.
Now we're getting another foul on Clearfield here.
Foul number 2, Taylor Hudson.
Taylor Hudson gets called for that one.
Her first personal.
Jason Snellick at the line for St. Mary's.
Snellick, how many is she up to now, Dave?
27.
Make it 28. Back to an 18-point lead for the Lady Dutch. I think we've got our Allegheny Girl of Foxburg player of the game, and she's sitting at the free throw line right now.
Yeah, she was huge in the first half. And then her teammates helped considerably here in the second half, but she had the big first half, having 18 by halftime.
Winners, three ball in the air, no good. Those fell early for Clearfield. They haven't fallen so much anymore. Now we get another foul on the Lady Bison. Starting to feel like this game may never end, Dave.
And that'll be the 9th rebound tonight for Isabel Caskey.
Foul number 2, Taylor Hudson.
So Hudson will get called for her second, and that'll send Isabel Caskey to the Tonesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair.
Isabella Caskey at the line for St. Mary's.
She's in double figures tonight as well with 6.
can't get the roll. She'll get a second one here from the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line.
And small in today's game, spectators are not permitted on the court or are asked to exit the facility on the second floor of the Tippin gymnasium.
Second shot is up and good. It's a 20-point lead.
So definitely the crowd is quieted down here.
Hudson, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by Hips. She'll lay it up, no good, but she will go to the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair.
Hips continues the battle.
Also number 2.
We're talking about these two teams in softball going at it. Her and Kendall Young, the two top pitchers in District 9. It's unfortunate. Only one of them goes on to the state tournament. Last year it was Clearfield. When Emma was a freshman, Clearfield went all the way to the state semifinals. And then her sophomore year, of course, we didn't get to play because of COVID-19. And then last year they lost in the first round of the state playoffs in softball. She hits both of those to make it back to an 18-point lead for St. Mary's. As Snellick has the ball knocked away by Hips and then picked up by Kasky. Now back in the hands of Snellick. Down to 1:05 to go.
See if Clearfield chooses to just kind of play tough defense without fouling. Although Snellick does get fouled, she has the opportunity to maybe get to the 30 plateau.
We're going to call timeout as Michael Francescus calls timeout. He's going to bring in all of his reserves. We'll take the timeout with him. We'll be back after these messages.
At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we understand the level of commitment required not only in athletics, but in everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George Pry Horseman Insurance, we are happy to meet with you at your convenience in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university, because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. Now, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
So back here to live action. All kinds of new players as we're going to get another foul here. But let's see, we've got for St. Mary's, we've got Rose DePrater also into the game. Going to the free throw line here is Alexa Schneider, Ava Johnson, Lucia Hayes, and I can't see the one that's hiding behind. Oh, there we go. Gianna Gerg in as Schneider's free throw is no good. Also in for Clearfield is McKenna Laniger.
Facility from the second floor of Tippin Gymnasium. Thank you for your cooperation.
A lot of players getting to play on the college court here tonight. Second shot by Schneider, no good. Ever since we said that the coach made the right decision to put her in to shoot those free throws, after going 1 for 1, she's 0 for 3. Here's Ryan. Ryan, three-pointer in the air. No good. Rebound is picked up by Walker. Here's Hips. Hips is going to drive the lane, has the ball knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll remain Clearfield ball. Down to 29.9 seconds to go in a slow-moving fourth quarter. Here's Lanninger with it. Lanninger gives it to Winners. Now over to Riley Ryan. Three-pointer in the air, no good. Rebound is pulled there by Gerg. Across the line comes Schneider. She puts it ahead to DePrater, who lays it up and in. Rosa DePrater getting on the scoreboard here in the championship game for St. Mary's, who are down, and that will do it. The St. Mary's Lady Dutch defend their District 9 Class 4A title with a 68-48 win over the Clearfield Bison. St. Mary's back-to-back District 9 champions. We will return after these messages. We'll have the post-game for you here shortly.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last through retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Back here, it's time for the Clearfield Bison and St. Mary's to get their awards. As Taylor Hudson, Bob Gerhardt, the athletic director in Clearfield, and Missy Housel giving it out. Kinley Reed getting hers now. Hannah Glunt, freshman, had a solid game for Clearfield.
10, Elena Winters.
Elena Winters.
Number 11, Kaylee Walker.
Kaylee Walker.
Number 12, Riley Ryan.
Riley Ryan.
Number 15, Emma Hips.
Emma Hips.
Number 21, McKenna Langer.
Number 21, McKenna Langer.
Number 22, Erica Jones.
Erica Jones.
Number 23, Jaylee Gill.
Jaylee Gill.
And number 30, Laura Kitchen.
And Lauren Kitchen.
Head coach of the Bisons, Missy Elsel. Assistant coaches, Mandy Waffle, Sandy Baylor, Rachel Thompson, McLean Alt, and Dr. George Mosh. Ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up, District 9, Clearfield Bisons. How about a nice round of applause?
So
And
now
now for your District 9 champion, the St. Mary's Flying Dutch.
here's St. Mary's, the Lady Dutch, to get their championship.
Freshman Lucia Hayes.
Lucia Hayes.
Gianna Gerg.
Gianna Gerg.
Jasa Snellick.
Jason Snellick.
Mara Kasky. Alexa
Mark
Schneider.
Caskey. Alexa Schneider had that free throw.
Ava Johnson.
Ava Johnson.
Izzy Catalone.
Izzy Catalone.
Rosa DePrater.
Rosa DePrater.
Olivia Eckel.
Olivia Eccles.
Abigail Eric.
Abigail Eric.
Holly Anthony.
Holly Anthony.
And Isabella Kasky.
And Isabel Caskey.
Statisticians, Andrea Dansky.
The statisticians getting
Lydia
theirs.
Ann Catalone. Ashley McCauley. Scott Johnson. Assistant coach Larry Conway. Zane Adaya, assistant coach. And Michael Franciscus, head coach. Congratulations to the St. Mary's Lady Dutch, your District 9.
The District 9 basketball chairman Randy Wrights will now present the championship trophy to the St. Mary's
Now,
Lady
Randy
Dutch.
Wrights will present the trophy for the District 9 champions, the St. Mary's Lady Dutch, your District 9 champions. Congratulations.
So St. Mary's, Dave, wins 68-40. And let's take a look at our Pitt Bradford statistics before we switch feeds here. Yeah.
For St. Mary's tonight, our player of the game, Jason Snellick, finished with 29 points, 11 points each from Mara Caskey and Isabel Caskey, 7 points from Izzy Catalone, 5 points from Olivia Eccles, 2 points from Holly Anthony and Rosa DePrater, and 1 point for Alexa Schneider. For Clearfield, the Lady Bison, they were led by Emma Hips, finished with 18, Riley Ryan, 13 points, 11 from Hannah Glunt, 4 from Elena Winters, and 2 points from Kaylee Walker. So 68-48 was our final. St. Mary's will go on, take on Villa Maria on Friday, and Clearfield season will come to an end. Finish at 13-10. Successful first season for Coach Helsel. And St. Mary's will get next couple days to practice and get ready for probably one of the best teams in the state. So great opportunity for them.
Folks, just a reminder that we will have a separate feed for the game coming up here between Punxsutawney and Clearfield. Just hop back on to D9and10sports.com in about 3 or 4 minutes. It'll be there. It'll also be on all of our social media channels. For Dave Constantino and Simon Quigley, this is Chris Rossetti saying good night from this one. We will be back here momentarily for the boys championship on a separate feed. Once again, final score, St. Mary 68, Clearfield 48. The Lady Dutch win the championship.